Gentlemen, it's great to meet you. And we're here in the rehearsing studios. And how long have you been rehearsing for? Because you're about to go on tour.
It feels like forever. We kind of started about 5 weeks ago, and we finish in here tomorrow, and then we're into full production rehearsals, and the tour kicks off in a week's time.
And how's it been going?
It's going good. Yeah, it's going particularly good at the moment, yeah. Getting there.
It's the first time you've been together for over 20 years, isn't it?
A long time, yeah. Well, it's funny because, it's weirdly, it sounds like Ultravox. You get together and once you get over the initial shyness and awkwardness of not having met each other for a long time, you start playing the music and it sounded real, it sounded fantastic.
It's quite relaxed now, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, quickly, sounds like Ultravox.
It feels very natural.
The right band.
And where did the decision to get back together come from? Why have you decided now is a good time?
It was this year is 30 years since we wrote Vienna, and I know there's a lot of people out there going, oh no, it can't be, but it is. And we just thought that if we were ever going to do anything musically again, ever, this is the year to pat ourselves in the back and just celebrate the fact that 30 years ago we made this body of work that we're all very proud of. A body of work that nobody at the time saw would last that amount of time. But the music is still played, the music's still relevant, and people still cite it as major influences on them. That's a fantastic thing to happen, so we're here to enjoy ourselves.
And have you had positive feedback from the fans? Are they absolutely desperate to come to the concerts?
Yeah, it seems like that, yeah. That's what we're getting, yeah. I mean, through the website, and that kind of thing, the Ultravox website, we're getting a lot of enthusiasm.
There's people flying in from all over the world to come and see this. We get people from Japan and people from America all coming in, because it's the sort of thing that, maybe they were into the band when we were around first time and never got to see us. And there's also a lot of people who never saw the band, have only discovered the band in the last 10, 15 years, because once you've made a piece of music, it's out there for everyone to get hold of. So there's a whole wealth of new people coming along to see this, and that's exciting, that's good.
And it does seem to be the year, or the couple of years of reunions. Everyone seems to be getting back together. And a lot of people say it's better the second time round. Do you think that's true?
Well, I will find out once we start playing. But I think the interesting thing is that there's still a desire for it. There's a need for it. Nobody 30 years ago would have thought, well, in 30 years' time we'll get back together and do it. If you'd asked us if we were getting back together again 6 months ago, it wouldn't have been on the radar at all. It never crossed our minds. But the fact is that when Billy and I did a little thing together a few months ago on a radio station, the fan sites went into meltdown. We're talking, we're together, we're making music together. What if, is it possible that this could actually happen? And we were so enthused by that, we just thought, well, why not? There's nothing to stop us from doing it. Yeah. And as I said, there's a desire to see it, there's a desire to hear that music, and we're still around to play it, which is fantastic.